are going to start the inverted V series. I've got 3 or 4 springs on, so we want to keep it a little bit heavier, get our abs real nice and warm. I'm going to place my feet hip width apart, focus on posture, and first, start on my elbows. Taller people are not going to have a big range of motion, but I want to avoid arching the back, so lots of tummy, lots of bum, head and neck extended, and just a small movement here. Or, if your legs are real long, just keep it slow and controlled. Okay? And then we go to either fists or wrists. Avoid any torque for the full inverted V. Lifting up through the heels to take it to the top. Draw the heels down. Keep the spine in alignment. Good. And then ankle mobility, alternating like a run. Knees are forward, chest is up. Articulate, lots of mobility. And then we will go to triceps, hands, chest up. Small movement down and up. Keep the hips forward. This is facing away from the foot bar. And then facing the foot bar. Hips stay forward. Chest is up, so avoid any dive. Small range. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And that's the single leg step down series. I'm on 3s or 4s. Keep a little bit more resistance on. Posture. Feet are tracking, knees and hips. Right foot, toes to the bar. And keep the weight through the front heel. We don't want the knee going forward, we want the knee going back. So I'm going to lean back. My toes lift because I've got all my weight, glutes, quads, knee tracking. And I've got a grip with my hands to help stabilize. Feeling hip flexors open, lots of run stabilizing muscles, very fluid. You can progress to adding that repeater through the knee bend. So that's facing away from the foot bar, adding that repeater through the knee bend. So that's facing away from the foot bar. This is perpendicular outward rotation. So the grounded foot, and then we reach to the back of the foot bar. I'm going to hold on again and lean away. So knee goes back, chest stays up, small range to start, and then you can take the other hand and grip. Same concept. Inhale to go down, exhale to lift. Progressing halfway, bend and press. And of course you're going to do both sides of each. Okay. That's it. In the step down but kneeling now, knees are tracking, lots of tummy. Modification starts, toes on the bar. The other knee is not torqued in, but right under the hip. I'm going to keep a nice flat back and ribs and minimize any other movement except for the leg. I do not want to lift and press. Lots of tummy. Inhale, exhale. From there, coming up to balance, you can use the bars in a range of options. Continuing that same concept, we're going to balance. And then, active release. I can lengthen through the hip flexors, don't force it. Lengthen through the hip flexors, don't force it. And bend and lengthen. Avoid any pressure on the kneecap. Okay? So from there, the cat stretch, knees go wide, feet together. It's a rounding of the spine. Scoop through the tummy, exhale to press. Inhale is going to flatten the back without popping ribs. And then scoop again and press. And then take it all the way up, hips, and reset. One more time without cues. Inhale and exhale. Start with the tail, flatten out. Inhale, scoop. Okay, so we have our push-up sequence. I have my pubic bone on the chair. I want to avoid the arch in my back. Legs start all the way together, lots of glutes, all the way out to the toe point. Hands come wide. First goal is to flatten the back and stabilize. Inhale, exhale. Make sure the head doesn't drop. Here's the push-up. Legs stay together and we turn it into the seesaw. My pubic bone lifts and I come back down. I'm a long line, hopefully, from the shoulder to the toes and extended to the crown of the head. And then the swan dive. Separate the legs, shimmy and relax them. Slight arch and relax them. Slight arch in the back. I'm going to extend and then scoop the tummy to press. So inhale, extend. Exhale, scoop and press. And one more. So then we go to side lying single arm. I'm going to lower the spring weight carefully. One down on one side for me, I believe. And place my hand to the front bar. My first goal is to balance. I can hold on. Keeping the legs at the same height. Flex and press. Flex and press. So again, I don't want to drop. Keep it nice and long. Small range of motion right here. And I can take that with control. And then we go to rotational push-up. Bottom leg goes front. Use your bar. Upper body rotates. And front to back legs, they should stay stable. And then press. We can add the lift and press, bend and press. All the way through. Okay? And to dismount, be careful. Slide back. So I have the same spring weight as I just left off for the push-up series. I'm going to start by hooking my toes under the front, reach for my foot bar, slide my tail forward and lift my pubic bone. So I'm just going to stretch, carefully extend the head and neck. I can take it deeper. And just take some time here to appreciate that. Make sure the tail is all the way forward. When you come to your knee tuck, find some comfortable position for the wrists so you don't torque them. And you're going to press and hold. Just let the legs move. Okay, we can add upper and lower. Okay, we can lower springs and get a deeper range of motion. And then we can take abdominal crunch. Okay, perfect. With for lots of spring weight. Those of us that can manage the feet balancing on the bar, that's the goal. Otherwise, you put the feet up on the chair. Okay? I'm going to go for the bar. Push-up position, outward rotation, wide hands. Inhale, exhale to press. Modification, you can keep a leg down. And then going into your runner stretch. Most important, tracking. And coming into the runner stretch, I'm going to flex over and then extend, flex over, extend, okay, over, extend, okay. So if you need to loosen up through the ankles, then you'll go into your inverted V, parallel leg series with some rounding, okay. Modification, keep a leg down, and then perpendicular. We move perpendicular to the ground with rotation. Shorten the limbs if you need to. And make sure you loosen up the ankles after. Okay. Cat stretch. Earlier, pressing, exhale, inhale, flatten out the back, scoop, then press, and then all the way up. So that's our parallel leg. Single leg balance, making that just a small range, down and up and down and up. And then with rotation for IT band, stretch, outer leg over the front leg with the kitty cat, rotate and press. Hi. Flatten out the back for this one. Feel the lengthening upside body. So spring weight is the same as the standing cat stretch, and so I'm on 2 springs, both sides. I'm going to walk my knees back and roll forward of the patella so I'm not putting pressure right on the kneecap. Scoop through the tummy, rib cage is in, shoulders are low. So leaning forward, your push-up with balance. Inhale and exhale. Lots of stability, avoid any movement. So basic push-up, straightening out the wrists, and then triceps press. Go into the same place, that lean, hips forward. If you're not able to lean, increase your spring weight. Bend and press.
Sugar.
We always love sugar. From here, active release, knees go sugar. From here, active release, knees go wide, hands to the corners, child's pose. So you can cat stretch to extend, and there you have it. So I've lowered the spring weight all the way down, so 1s or 2s. Just go ahead and get a feel for it first. Pretty manageable, very manageable. And then lengthen the legs. So the lat press all the way down, side body, sit up tall. If you need to sit on a book or a pillow, that's great to get the legs long. Flex through the ankles and press. So make sure the head is stacked over the spine. We're not leaning, but good posture. And then we can add the bend to elbow by pressing here. Hands come narrow. And then adding the roll down. So roll, lengthen through the shoulders and the upper traps.